Hi everyone. Okay, so let's get started. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to be back. Holy crud, you guys. I am still sick. Apparently when I get sick nowadays, my autoimmune diseases, I think, do not let me recover fast. So I am still sick, so more than likely I'm going to choke and I'm going to cough, but I'll try not to suck my snot in. Unforgettable by Cocoa Vanilla. So I just cannot stop, you guys. It's just, I can't believe how much sickness likes me. But, hold on. But it's just, yeah. It's different than the pneumonia I had. So it's just, I don't know. There's so much phlegm and there's so much everything. And it's just annoying as heck. Because, you know, and then I lost all my strength. So I've been going to the gym for almost 3 months straight. And I was doing so well and everything else, and then this hit me and I haven't been able to get the strength back yet. So it's hard and it's sucky. So, oh, man, you guys, I tell you, when, you know, you do so well and then all of a sudden something like this hits and it's just such a setback. Okay, I love this layout so much. This layout makes me happy. So let's see, let's get started. So, Cheyenne, I don't know where I left off, you guys. Cheyenne and Matt moved in. Their house is beautiful, you guys. I can't wait to show you pictures. They did such a good job with picking the house, and it's just wonderful. And I've already been over there a couple of times, and it's been super fun. And we're so excited for them. We just are, hold on. We're just so, you know, just so very excited for them. They haven't been able to enjoy it, well, especially like Matt, because they moved in, and then he started working overtime, and then he ended up having a training 6 hours away from our hometown, and well, now his hometown. He lives in a whole different town they live in a whole different town than us. But and then so he had training, and so he hasn't been able to be home, and I feel so bad for the guy. But yeah, I told Cheyenne, you're gonna have this house for many years, so it's okay. But and then hopefully, you guys, cross your fingers with me. One of her co-workers is leaving, and so she'll be able to take, hopefully, cross your fingers, that she can get the shift that the girl's leaving. Because if she gets that shift, then that means her and Matt can be together again. They'll have the same shift again as Cheyenne and my mom. And so that would make things so much easier and nicer. And they can be together again. And then we can do things again as a family, you know, because we want to, there's some things in Monterey that we want to do, like the bike riding and all that stuff. And they don't have the same schedule, so it's hard to for them to he would have to wake up early and then go have fun and then go to work. So that's no fun, you know. So we don't want that. But hopefully, cross your fingers, they get the same shift, that she's able to move over, and I'm hoping that will happen for her. That way they can enjoy each other's company again. So this is Paradise. I'm not going to take it off because you know how that goes. It takes forever for me. But this is their bed, not ours. And look at Ash. This is Ash. And then Kit Kat and Dory. This is when it was February, March, so it was still kind of cold out. And so that's their Paradise. And it's just so cute. Just very adorable. So, okay, I got to choke. Sorry, guys. Whew. Man. I tell you, if I was well enough, then it would, I don't know if I'd ever get any videos done, apparently, because it's always something. Jeez. But this layout, I was smiling when I was doing it, when I was having fun with it. It was just so much fun, you guys. And I'm like, okay, I need to print out the rest of my pictures and get the party started. But I just did a haul, 2 haul videos that will be up at the same time this video will be up. And I will tell you guys right now that what I was telling, if you don't watch my haul videos, I'll tell you what's happening in my life. Besides everything, you know, I haven't been able to be home. Today's the only day I get to be home. And I'm like, and I'm gonna try and get some stuff done. I got Sunday I was home, but I had to clean my house because I finally had my house back. So I cleaned it from top to bottom, and now I'm not embarrassed, and yeah, so it's good to go now. But I haven't been home since then, and then you guys, life is just, let me tell you what ended up else happening. Oh, I just blew that whole sentence right there, but you know what I mean. So, play all day, love you so, and he's so cute. So, yeah, I haven't been with you guys in a while, so let me, hopefully I'm not repeating myself. We had our, my car has been messed up for a while. I've had a bald tire, you know, I've had really, really bad tire, and I was riding on it for a while, and then Tim's like, okay, you can't, you know, keep riding on this. So we bought because the car didn't come with the spare tire, so we bought an actual tire and an actual rim, and it was so that's our spare, which is an actual real tire. But so he had that on the car. And then my brakes have been bad. My brakes are so bad that when you come to a stop sign, you have to tap the brakes lightly, and then you let go, and then you go a little bit further and you tap them again, and then you kind of like tap off, tap off, tap off, because they were just so bad. They really, really, really bad. And so I finally told Tim, okay, dude, as you got overtime under your belt, I'm gonna do it. We're just gonna do it. We're going to get the tires and brakes fixed, get new tires and get the brakes fixed. And he's like, okay, just do it. And so I made an appointment, and that was on Friday. So Friday I made the appointment, and so we went, dropped the car off. They said, okay, we'll call you with, you know, let you know what's happening and stuff, because I said I need an alignment, I need all 4 new tires, I need brakes. And they're like, okay. So they called me, and they're like, okay, we don't have the brakes in, but we'll get them by tomorrow. And I said, well, I'm headed out of town. You know, what can you do? And he's like, well, let me call around and see if we can get them in sooner. So he calls me back. He goes, okay, they can be in by noon. And I said, okay, but I'm leaving town at 11:30. And he's like, oh, and I said, okay, well, let me see if I can get back into town early enough, and I'll go and drop it back off. He's like, okay, no problem. Okay, so then no problem, right? Well, then and then he says, okay, your tires are ready. They call back and they said, your tires are ready. I was like, okay, so Tim, we gotta go. And so I took she's okay. And so I said, oh, let me take a shower and let's get going. He's like, okay. So I took a shower. I come out and I'm like, Tim, are you ready? He's like, nope. And I'm like, what do you mean, nope? And he is in my main craft room is our water heater. And so the doors are open for the water heater, and he is soaking up, sopping up. Sopping? Is it sopping? I think it's sopping, right? Or is it sopping wet? Soaking. I don't, okay. Well, he's cleaning all the water up with a towel, and I'm like, what is going on? He's all, yep. And I'm like, no way. He goes, yep. And I'm like, oh my gosh, are you serious? And he goes, yep, it's completely broken. And I'm like, because it's gushing water, right? And I'm like, oh man. So he goes, yeah, I already called, you know, because our plumber is Tim's coworker. And so that's his side business also. He's a plumber. And so he called him up. Look at, that's me. And that's Dora. She was sleeping on me, and that's so cute. So he calls and he says, so the plumber called and said, okay, it's going to be this much, and do you want it done today? And I looked at Tim and I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm like, well, so I'm trying in my head to figure out how to get money. So he says, I said, well, we got to do it. I mean, we need water. We need water. And so he's like, okay. So we said, yeah. So, but in the meantime, that Friday, Tim and I had to go to Banos because we are celebrating my parents' anniversary and Father's Day, which was the week before. So, and we were meeting Cheyenne and them over there. So, okay, no problem. Well, then So I was like, all right, this is just ridiculous. So we go pick up my car. We go to Manos, have lunch. And then the plumber says, well, I can do it today. He's all, but I need to know, do you want it done today? And we're like, yeah. So he says, okay, well, I can, what time will you be home? And Tim's like, Mandy, we got to get going. And I'm like, fine. So we didn't get to have cake. So we had it. So I said, okay, well, then let's just drop off my car. And Tim has to work the next day. So I said, okay, let's drop off my car and they can put the brakes on and we can pick it up tomorrow. And he's like, okay, let's just do it. So we came back into town, dropped off my car. That is from the Bark Box. It's so cute. And I got to use the Coke bottle, which is awesome. And so we dropped off my car, came home, and 15 minutes later after arriving home, the plumber came. So he came and he did it. It took a couple hours and stuff because Tim was helping and he broke the valve. But we have hard water in California, and so really hard water, and so it had rusted over, so it broke. So they had to, I think sweat it and everything else. So I heard the torch going on. And so let's just say that, Friday was a $3,000 day. So yeah, not expected at all. So ouch. Just ouch. But when you're a homeowner, that's what happens, right? You don't get a choice on when things break and when things become convenient for you to have some money, right? So it's like, oh my goodness. So yeah, so it was a very, very expensive day. And you know what? At some point, I wish I drank, because I'll tell you what, I could have used a drink and just to sit there and stare out the window, because oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, ouch, ouch, ouch. So that was how, so on Saturday morning, I picked up my car and then went to Cheyenne's house, and Tim had to work. So there's been overtime. So Tim went to work on Saturday and he hasn't been home since, and he will be for sure home on Friday, but we're not sure about we're for sure know he'll be home on Friday. After that, we're not sure. So but he has to take all the overtime because now we gotta pay for this stuff, and so it's just like, oh my gosh. But I'll tell you what, you guys, when we were younger, nobody would give us credit cards. And so it was very, very hard to live. Very hard to live. I mean, we've had so many rough times in our lives. And, and when these things happen, it's like, oh my gosh, what do you do? And, but thank God for credit cards right now, because those are our emergency, it's your emergency money. And luckily we have that. She's so cute. Look at that. A lot of this stuff is from my stash that I've had for many years, and it just worked out well, and so it was perfect. So I was super happy about that. But yeah, so yeah, you guys, it was one of those things where it's like, holy crud, when it rains it pours, right? And oh yeah, but found out that my brakes were metal on metal, and any longer I probably would have lost them. But yeah, so metal on metal, and it's just meant to be, right? But when you're a homeowner, that is on you to fix and you to take care of, and it's like, oh man, Jiminy Crickets, it's just hard. Look at, he's so cute. He's so cute. And the gray matches the gray, so it was perfect. I love this layout, you guys. I truly do, and it's just so much fun. So, but anyway, so that's what happened on Saturday. Then I had to go to Cheyenne's house. Sorry. So, one more. And, so, I don't want to get another chest x-ray because I've had so many, and, I don't like the radiation stuff that, can happen. But, so, oh, not this one. So, yeah, that's what, so that, and then Saturday I ended up going to Cheyenne's house. So I was there for, a few hours, and then helping her with her kitchen and stuff, and getting her kitchen situated. That's Kit Kat over Tim's belly and legs. She is so asleep. It's so adorable. And so yeah, and then Sunday was, like I said, the only day I got to be home. And so here I am home, and I'm like cleaning like a mad woman and scrubbing and everything else, and it just felt so good, you guys. It felt so unbelievably good that I was like in heaven. And so that was awesome. And then Monday I had class. My gym class started back up on Mondays, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays. And Cheyenne needed help because Matt's gone and she's at work. That's her work schedule. So she was gone and she needed the working man to come in and spray. And so I said, okay, well, I'll go let him in and let her dog out and stuff. So I went there yesterday, and yeah, so that was a full day. And then I had class that night, and then today I walk with my friend, and then I go to the gym after. And so I'm finally home, you guys. And then tomorrow I am at my mom's tomorrow. So they did an interview with her because it was like Woman's Week or something like that. So it was so cute. And so they put her on like Facebook and Instagram and all that good stuff. And there was a story attached. And I didn't really care for, you know, the questions and answers. So I'm like, I didn't even put it on there. But it just, she's so beautiful. And I'm so proud of her. So, hold on. So, what I was saying in the Hobby Lobby haul is that my mom and I are going to be quilting again. I watched Nicole Spohr on YouTube, and she's a card maker, but she started her floss tube 7 weeks ago, and she has been an inspiration. And I'm like, because I'm not sure if you guys remember, but I used to quilt, and I quilted for many years, but I quit about 5 years ago because there's just, you know, there's just not enough time. I had too many crafts I was doing, and just timing, right? And well, she inspired me to get started again. Well, my mom, because my mom and I used to quilt together, and then so my mom quit 2 years ago when she started taking care of my brother full time. So she quit 2 years ago. She only crochets now. And I told my mom, and so what I ended up doing is I said, Mom, I'm going to your house now at least once a month, and we are quilting again. We are doing this. And she's like, okay. And so I picked a pattern, and my mom and I, we are similar in our tastes as far as what we like as far as crafting goes, and we love applique. We both love fussy cutting, so it's up our alley. And we're gonna make a pillow and a Halloween. When this turns off, and because I'm gonna have a long video, when it turns off, I'll come back with the pattern and I'll show you. But my mom is excited. I'm excited. Oh my gosh, you guys, I am so excited. But I told her, I was like, I don't want to do this at my house. I don't have the time to do this, you know, because, you know, I do a lot of crafts, and I just don't have enough time, nor do I want to find the room to store, you know, to have a quilt room. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that here. I have enough. I have enough. And so what I want to do is go to her house, and then what we decided for Tim for his birthday, since we can't go anywhere, can't go on vacation anywhere, is we're just going to their friend's cabin. And so when we go to the cabin, I'm going to take my sewing machine and I'm going to quilt again, you guys. Talk about excited. I am excited to quilt again. It has been many years, and I am finding that I miss it. And I used to love it. I used to quilt so much, you guys, but I don't have any more quilt. I only have like one quilt because I either sold them or I gave them away. And I will never do that again. So what I make will be mine from now on. And so I really want to get back into it. I'm trying to remember how to do it though. That's a whole other story. So I just, you know, and my mom, we're like completely excited about this. Now, we are not fabric snobs. We are not. We like Joann's, we like Walmart, we like Hobby Lobby, we like the quilt stores. We are not fabric snobs. And some people will, you know, they can't you know, some quilters can only buy from the quilt store and stuff like that. So, and that's, you know, your prerogative. But you know what, sometimes hobbies are expensive, and if it's a hobby, you try and find not ways to cut costs, because there's no way to cut costs, but you can put your snob away is what you can do. And that's what so yesterday on my way to Salinas, I went to Hobby Lobby because I had to find the I don't have, my stuff is up in the attic and put away, and so I didn't have time to go in the attic and look for stuff. So I had to buy like the backing at Hobby Lobby yesterday, and I had a great time. You'll see in my haul, if you watch my Hobby Lobby haul, you'll see the fabric I got, and it is beautiful, and I love it, and I can't wait to use it. And then when I go to Cheyenne's house, I'm going to sew at her house also. And I plan on doing this, you guys. I plan on bringing that passion back and that love back for it. And because I used to do it all the time. I made probably 25, 30 quilts, and I have only one, so it kind of sucks. Okay, it really sucks. But I had fun doing them, and you know what? It's okay. Live and learn, right, guys? Live and learn. And so I can't wait to get back into it. Either way, all my haul videos will now include, I mean, it has included everything I buy, and now, you know, you'll see patterns, you'll see things like that. And I'm excited because, you know what, I get to be with my mom. You know, I get to be with my mom. She gets to find her passion again because she loved it. She did it. Where I went into paper crafting, she still kept going. And she makes purses. She makes everything, you guys. And her stuff is so cute. And to have her be so tired now because she takes care of my brother, I feel awful for her. You know, it's not right. And so when I'm there, the boys, my dad and my brother, will have to leave her alone, and she gets to have fun again. So even if I have to go there every, you know, once or 1.5 weeks or so, then I will, because I get to be with her again. I get to do a fun project with her, and she gets to have fun again. And that's what I need for her. I need her to have joy in her life again, instead of being, you know, basically a slave. And I don't want that for her. So we get to do that tomorrow. And so I'll be at her house tomorrow. I'll show you the pattern, and you'll see what we'll be making. And then, of course, you know, when projects are done, I'll be, you know, sharing on Instagram. This is what we found at Savers. And if you saw the Silhouette Room haul, you'll have seen how I have this in there. And I love it. And it was less than $20 for both of them. So it was like $15, I think, for all of that. And so I'm going to put on here, you know, I'll put a message on there for that. But yeah, I got to choke, guys. Sorry. I honestly don't know when I'll be done with this. So I can't even tell you, oh, I'll just wait till next video and, you know, till I'm over this. And then that way you don't have to hear me. But honestly, I just don't know. It's been almost 3 weeks now. Has it been almost 3 weeks? Tomorrow will be 3 weeks, and I can't get rid of it, so I don't know. My body just loves me. It loves sicknesses, so I don't know. But so cute. I love this. And but yeah, that's what I get to do tomorrow, and I am so looking forward to it. And my mom is too. You should hear her, you guys. She's like, I'm cleaning up my sewing room, and that way we can find she can find the cutting and ironing station. And you know, she just hasn't been in her room in 2 years. And so okay, so when she buys things, she just sticks it in her room, and that's it. And so now she'll be able to use it, and I'm so looking forward to it. I'm like, Mom, I'll be there 8 in the morning, and she's an hour away from me. So I'm like, okay, I'm getting up at 7 and going to her house, because I'm so, yeah, this is just, I'm thankful for YouTubers, you guys, like Nicole Spohr, who decided, you know what, I'm going to show what I love to do. And you know, it's like you can watch it or not, you know, it's because people have playlists usually, and or there's in the title that says, hey, process video, haul video, you know, I'm standing on my head video. You know, there's usually people who label their videos. So this is me. And I just thought it was so cute, and I had to put it in my PL. Sorry guys, but whew, I'm talking so fast, and I'm like, I think because I'm trying not to choke, so I'm trying to go past it. Whew. Let me show you the pattern. You'll see it on the haul video. If you watch the Hobby Lobby haul video, you'll see the material I bought. But we're doing this one, and this is all applique. And if you've never seen applique, check it out. Like, it's like hand applique. It is so much fun. But we're doing this pillow, and look at the broom. And then here's the cat, and then you can make pumpkins, and then jack-o'-lanterns, and then here's the bats, and so cute. And then this is the one that I did back in the day. It was an 80 by 80 quilt. I sold it for 150 bucks, you guys. Talk about stupid. Yep. You know how much I paid for the quilting? Like almost 300 to pay for the quilting. And yeah, so I made it in 10 years ago, and I'm gonna do it again because I miss this one. And they're having a swoon along. It's called a swoon. It's a swoon quilt, and it's by Thimble Blossoms. And she's having a swoon along because this is 10 years old that this is patterns from 2011, so it's 11 years old, right? Yeah, 11 years old. And she came out with like 5 more swoon quilts type stuff, and I bought 3 more of them, and because she had them on sale this week until the end of June for $5 each, because there's a swoon along. And I'm like, I'm totally gonna play along. I'm gonna make this quilt again, you guys. I totally am, and I'm so looking forward to it. Just to get back into quilting would be so much fun. Oh my goodness. So yeah, lots of things happening, and there's just not enough time, but it's okay. We're gonna make time. We're gonna do it. So this I found in my stash. I'm telling you guys, it was stash week. I found this in my stash. So what I did is I colored it in Copic colors, and I'm not sure if you can see that or not. Let me just put it down for right now. Hold on, I gotta choke. So I colored it in Copic because I needed one that matched this blue, and I didn't have a paint that matched it perfectly, so I did the Copic. And then what I did is I ended up I hauled a paint set from Spellbinders, and I just got some of the Caucasian, I think, paint it was. I guess it's a Caucasian or brown, or it's that paint. I don't know what to call it, but one of them was pinkish, but that matched the rest of my layout. So all I did was dip a little bit in a stipple brush, and I stippled some of it on it, and it worked out perfectly, you guys. It worked out so well. I'm so happy with it. But yeah, this was awesome. I can't remember how I wanted it. Oh, it goes this way. Oh, I see. I was like, how did I want this? I need to pay attention to what I'm doing. But because this is like, you know, my child and my fur babies, and I was just like, this is a hugs and kisses kind of layout. So that's the theme I went with, and I love it. I totally love it. It's so thick though. That's one of the things though. It's a really thick wood veneer or wood piece. So I don't know. So that's gonna say week 11. So this is week 11 if I didn't tell you guys, sorry. I didn't tell you, but so that's what it's gonna look like. Is that not fun? But look at, see the stipple? Yeah, now you can see it. And I love it. I just thought it tied in so well with everything. Let me say thank you, because I forgot last video. I was so like brain foggy, I guess. And let me say thank you to Serenity and Him, Shanda Hernon, Denise Wright, and Barbara Hayes. Thank you so much for leaving me comments and being awesome as usual. So what do you guys think? I love it. I'm telling you guys, it's all about the babies, and I can't wait to print out more photos, and yeah, and I can't wait to do these 2 things. So this is what me and my mom are doing tomorrow. Yay! So, all right, guys, you take care, and hopefully I'll be back. I don't know when, but hopefully I'll be back, and please cross your fingers I can get rid of this stupid cough. All right, guys, take care. Love y'all. Bye.